Find the standard form of a hyperbola. It's my favorite, completing the square. So I'm going to grab a couple of highlighters. All right, let's see. I start, x squared. Here's an x, so those are going to go together. All right, and then, notice there's minus y squared. Okay, that's super important. So I'm going to put the y's here, and then I'm going to take this 39, move it over here. Okay, so if that's the case, then I've got 4x squared plus 32x minus y squared plus 6y equals negative 39. Okay, see the yellow? Let's just, right here, we're going to make it a little bigger. Remember when I complete the square that I need to have, like I can't have the 4 has to come out. So I'm going to take the 4 out of everything, and I've got x squared plus 32 divided by 4 is 8x plus blank. Well, then I have to do the plus blank over here, but there's a 4 times the blank. So don't forget that, super valuable. I'll highlight it so you can see kind of where did that come from. All right, next. Ooh, see this negative? Super important. I had to pull the negative out, and so when that happens, it's now minus 6y plus blank. It always ends up being plus because when I square the thing, a squared always ends up positive. Okay, so over here, negative blank. Okay, because that negative was on the outside, so negative 1. All right, so now I come down here, 4 times x, and I take half of that 8, so plus 4. Well, that 4 then squared goes in as 16. Ooh, that's going to be a big number. And don't forget about the negative 39. All right, minus, squared, y minus 3, because 3 was half of that. And so then that goes in there as a 9, so minus 9. Okay, so 4 times 16 is 48, 4 times 16, 64. 4 times 16 minus 39 minus 9, 16. Oh, that's nice. Okay, equals 16. But notice this 4 out front, can't have that. Okay, so I'm going to divide everything by 16. So I'm going to just write up on the top here. What that means is I now have x plus 4 all squared over 4 over 16 simplifies to 1 over 4 minus y minus 3 all squared all over 16 equals 1. Okay, now I would like you to pause it and graph that to the best of your ability, and we'll meet back in a moment, all right? So my center was at negative 4, 3. Then my vertices went 2 each way because the square root of 4 is 2, and that came first, so I know it's going to go like this. And then y, so this is going to be like a wide hyperbola, but it's still going to go out the x way because the x came first. So here's my little box. Do you agree with my box? Now I'm going to pause again and go draw the other things. Got my lines drawn in, so now I go here. So this one goes out pretty wide. There we have it. So it's like a TIE fighter wing, right? Okay, and then it says find the foci. Well, foci, I go 4 plus 16, a squared plus b squared, so that's the square root of 20. Square root of 20 is about 4.5. So from the center, I go out 4.5 this way and 4.5 that way. All right, so do you see how far the foci is like out? That makes it wider. So foci negative From negative 4, I went 4.5 out, so negative 8.53 and 0.53. Did it ask me to give my asymptotes? I didn't have to. So, I mean, I could count them if I wanted to. I think they're pretty nice, but there you have it. Completing the squared, so fun!